Right, this is fourth attempt at this one. Let's see if we can do it. So we're friends with loads of people on Facebook. Thanks for the support. We're part of loads of parent groups and autism groups and stuff like that. 3 of them this week turned around and said, "Is it okay if I smack my child?" The answer is no. In Scotland and Wales, it's illegal. In Northern Ireland and England, it should be going forward, but it's not. It is, apart from the fact of if it's classed as a reasonable punishment. No, I don't know any court of law that would assume that it is reasonable punishment, and the Centre Code of Practice will tell you absolutely not. For me, it doesn't take into account the developmental age of the child, and it just doesn't work. So what are we teaching somebody who smacks a child? What are we teaching that child? Well, actually, the person who's bigger and stronger wins. And with our neurodiverse community, they might be bigger and stronger than you fairly quickly, and they still might not have the cognitive ability to understand the consequences of their actions. So they might be 18 with the verbal capabilities and cognitive understanding of an 18-month-old. And what you've taught them is actually you can hit to get what you want. You can hit to get your message across. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to hit. And it shows that physical force gets you to where you need to be in life. And that's simply not okay. Developmentally, even if they did understand or those sorts of things, what you're doing is you're inducing trauma. You're potentially assaulting a child, and it doesn't convey the right message. It doesn't teach them anything, and it doesn't model the appropriate way to do it. So if somebody takes food, for instance, and you start smacking them for it, well actually you're not teaching them what's the appropriate way to request the food. You're not teaching them any coping strategies, and you're not going to be able to teach them any emotional regulation skills. So the short answer is absolutely not. It's not okay to smack a child. I do understand where the question has come from, because people are at their wits' end. Sometimes they'll have, kids or adults who might be self-harming. They might be biting the adults or hitting their young 1-year-old brother or sister. And there is a level of danger that is actually, significant, and I understand that. For me, I can only talk about the UK. Personally, I would, if you're at these stages, I would be talking to social services. They've obviously got a mixed reputation. They are very different to how they were before. And early help, for instance, those sorts of things can help. But for when people say, I just need a break, well, actually, that's the thing that with a social worker, you could look at respite care and stuff like that. That is just a break every couple of weeks. And that's what would bring in an extra reprieve for you. So what I would say is, if you're getting to these stages where you just can't manage, reach out, talk. I mean, a lot of families don't know you can actually talk to your school and ask your school to put in a request for you, and it works better with your permission. Obviously, that's super scary and people don't like it. But if your only resort is to hitting the child, it's not going well already. It's already in a crisis, and really you need to tell extra paraprofessionals and other agencies, I need help, and the support is out there. But also look at what the behaviour is, where it's coming from, and look at how we can positively model how to sort it out. If you have got any questions, please comment, please ask. We're differencesnotdisabilities@gmail.com. We'll have a website up and running, but we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the lot. So if you're in a situation like this and you don't know what to do, come and ask us.